guys again, this is Rhyss with the Mercsblog. How are you captains and rebellion pilots and everything? This is a air freshener, I don't know why I picked it up. But I'm playing more Amnesia. 2 Amnesia videos in one day, good for you. And good for me, because I can actually play it, because it's really good fun. I like horror games. Admittingly, I do get scared of them, but it's the adrenaline it gives you. It's just that type of thing that you really like to enjoy. So let's continue. No, just me messing about there. Loading, 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 loading. So where we got off to was at the archives, which is here. Always nice looking place. So let's go in here. I'll pick that up in a minute. I want to look what's in here first. Drag. 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 And look on those shelves. Nothing there.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition.
I'm actually going to skip these things.
Dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the tomorrow.
Because I don't want to waste all my time doing just watching this. Okay, sorry about that. I'd just rather not have it read out all the time. I've read these earlier notes anyway, so later notes you'll be fun. Second note. I hereby offer my. You can read that. Pause the thing. I just prefer it that way because it's a bit easier on me, and I don't have that great of a throat today. So my first video was alright, but I'm not going to do it. Chair. Oh, I'm losing sanity. I'm going to light it a little just to regain my sanity a bit. I've still got 14 tinder boxes, so we're fine. Well, we're back to 15 again. Control. That noise in the background is really odd as well. It doesn't freak me out as much as it should do. Actually, no. I'm going to these doors first. That one I just went through. Wait, where's my sanity? Slight headache. And I've got that visual effect. Wow. Did you hear that? Let's close that. Just ready. Shirts. Nothing. Nothing. Last.
17th of May, 1839. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, the crudely carved passage. I was trapped.
Sorry, again, I don't want to waste my time reading all that. But if you want to read them, just pause. I've already read all the notes on this bit of the game, so I don't really want to read them again. And it's annoying. Of course, if you want to read them, pause it or play the game yourself. I hear a piano. And it's a very good piece of music as well. I'm more preferable to, I'm good with piano music. I love piano music. Actually, I'm more into the 8-bit genre than in music style than. Locked. Alright, we need to find a key. Come on. Right. Now the room's a bit brighter. We can regain a bit of our sanity. Let's look at. Look, trees! Good news. Yeah, you can look those. I was curious about that. And admittingly, yes, I have seen a playthrough of this. As I used to watch a lot of YouTube, I did get to watch some Amnesia playthroughs. Cryotics, for example, which were not Cryotics, PewDiePie's, for example, and I've watched some others as well.
And hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things
Oh,
start
sure.
falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh man, it's bright. Bright. I'm not singing because it would be copyrighted and I'll get in trouble. I don't know what's so scary about that. And then the place is crumbling apart, but... Oh yeah, it's this one. This one we can't avoid.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Trying to avoid it. Love. Alright.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So what we need to do is break that wall, and we need something to break it. See? Nice.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over. You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oops, sorry. I'm gonna light up this darker area because it's just better that way. Book, can I borrow you? There we go. I'm giving you time to pause it if you need to. One of them. Oh, I think there's a tin box around here somewhere. I can wait. I thought I saw a faint blue glow somewhere. I don't know. Oh, it's probably this. Secret unlocked. I think there's something up here actually. That dun-dun-dun-dun reminds me of the Legend of Zelda thing. You know that funny thing. Nothing in there. Oh, note. There you go. You have time to pause it. And now. Now if I'm... Oh yeah, this is where... What, do I have the key? Right? Oh no, because this is the wine cellar key. I feel stupid. And there's our monster, everybody. It seems the grunt's very enjoying about playing the piano. I really don't like pianos. No, I love piano. I don't like pianos in games which are really creepy, like you know, like where vampires are involved. Oh, I forgot that happens. Hey birdie, can you let me out? Or help me kill Alexander? I'm guessing that is a bird. I don't know what type of bird it is, but it's a bird. I love Daniel's stamina in this game. He has a ridiculous amount of stamina. And here we go, the wine set. I'll finish this bit of the section and then that'll be the end of the video, okay? It was done. Ren said the tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinan, right? The grin, the toothless foreman. Don't know who Tin Hinan is, but anyone knows who that is. It's probably a character in the story, but excuse me.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
To be honest, I don't have to be scared of this bit first because when you know you won't. This is where I lied to the box. I'm already on ... I am a bit of a dangerous gamer, but hey. So listen here. Yeah. That's probably me or Grunt.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like
You.
my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Yeah, the Baron's not a nice guy. As you can guess, he poisoned them with some kind of thing. Oh, that's just a torch for a lever. So what do I have? I have Acrorasia. Ah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Chemicals must be Alright, I'm getting a little tense now, so... Ow. Alright. Don't want to waste my oil, so I'm just gonna light this torch. Stay by for a little while, just to get my sanity back, because this lag in between, it's not actually computer lag, it's generator lag, on purpose to make the sanity look a bit cooler. Turn on this light as well. There's our thing. Opiment. Still really low sanity though. Yuck. Sorry, that was just kind of really weirdly placed. Did it look like something else than I thought it was? Don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him, look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him. Now this is when you run. Come on. Wasn't even looking at him. No matter, we're safe now. And we're back to normal. So that was actually probably a better thing to do than sorry, Daniel. Admittingly, I did do better than I predicted. Wait, idea. Ready? Pick you up from here. Control. God, you can't. That's really. Ah, that winds me up. Technically, that doesn't hit you. Just to say, it doesn't look like it hits you if you're that far away. I was on purposely seeing if anything happened. Well, that was a waste of tinder boxes. They're off again. I'm going to turn this back on so I can get back up. Its head is pounding. Head is pounding. So I don't know if I'm allowed to play League of Legends, but I would record it if I was allowed. I really like League of Legends. It's always good fun. Fuse is burning, fuse is burning. If you don't know who that is, then you haven't played, well, you probably wouldn't know who he is. It's a character in League of Legends. So I've got all the ingredients now. This is the thing that I really dislike about this game. It's the physics in like these type of puzzles where you have to pull the things out of the way. It's really annoying. I think we've got everything. Calamine, Cuprite, Aquaregia and Orpiment. Well, I think anyway. Wait, let's check my mementos. Yeah, I've got 4 chemicals. That's very good news. So I'll make these chemicals, get into the refinery, and I'll end this video. Alright? Click. All you want. You're not gonna get me. Ow. It's making me, that hurts. Let's see how my health is. There we go. I don't like those. You try and avoid them and you won't be able to. You always get hurt by them. Sorry, I've just moved my t-shirt. It got tucked into my trousers. Why does he have to have this? Well, obviously it's our game, so it would make those noises. But goodness, those just give me the chills. Right. Alright, that gave me the chills a little. One down. 2 down. Down. Slight headache, that's good news. The bad news is let's see how good my stacking puzzle is. My Santi isn't that bad. But luckily I've got some barrels and some clever skills. What's this? Need some boxes as well. Boxes are over there. Just throw that. I like throwing it all over, it's easier. I love when you move around that the lantern jogs around with it. If you want to know how I solve this puzzle, it's this way. Two boxes. It seems this one's a bit stuck anyhow. On top of each other. I forgot. Oh, yeah, there we go. I can turn off my flashlight actually. It's not that dark. And then put a barrel here. Sorry. See, I never said my stacking skills were good. And I just knocked down my pile. But the good news is I can do this. Like a boss. Wait, did I pick up the acid? I really should have checked that. Yes. Yes. Sat down by the caster, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead onto the sand-filled ground. I think this is the story of Daniel, actually. Right. I'm going to end it here. So, if you like this video, like, favourite, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.